Hello and welcome to this week's tarot reading for all air signs. I hope this finds you well. I trust you'll use your own intuition as your primary instrument of resonance. Leave behind what does not reverberate. Tarot does not tell the future. The only thing that determines your future is how you react, reflect, and respond to the messages herein. In front of me, I have the Ten of Wands twice, the Knight of Pentacles, the Foolish Man, the Magician, and I've also pulled some cards from my Demonology deck, and you have the card Shax here and Belial. And these two cards represent the Four of Cups and the Judgment card. And the powers that these demons have, one, Shax, has the ability to steal or fetch anything requested, including money and horses, revealing secret things, and brings questionable familiars. And then Belial distributes promotions and high offices, causes one to be liked. And I really do see here, as soon as the card fell out, before I even read what they meant, I just had this feeling that you may need to do some fumigating against rodents or pests, and just funnily enough that it said, brings questionable familiars. So yeah, there's just this sense that there is some vermin about in your house, or maybe where you're living at the moment, and just to make sure that there is no food being left out or anything that will attract that kind of questionable familiar, unless you're into those sorts of things. But what I'm kind of getting here from this reading is that you have been going through some difficult times, or you haven't, it's hard for you to understand where you're going. And I feel as though this is very much a career reading. And the Ten of Wands really indicates this, that you're kind of just throwing caution to the wind. You're not really sure where you're going, which direction you're heading. You just have a very vague sense of what's in front of you, and you're just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. But you really do want that success. You're looking for that success with the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel as though it will be given to you, bestowed onto you. As it said here, distributes promotions and high offices and causes one to be liked. And it may just be that you're about to enter a new office, you're about to enter a new workplace, you're going to you're going through the selection process or the interview process, and having these powers behind you will really help you here in your mission forward that you're taking. And I feel as though that this job or venture, endeavor, whatever it is that you're doing, is in the territory, in this unknown territory. You're taking on some sort of responsibility here in a industry that you actually know very little about. With the Foolish Man here, you kind of have just gone, I'm just going to shoot my shot, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And yeah, the Magician is just saying that to me in a few different ways, that you have all these skill sets that you have accumulated over the years, and although you're not a expert in the field that you're moving towards, you feel as though you have all the little bits and pieces that you can kind of put together and make do, kind of just fake it till you make it, and then make it, and then make it some more. But yeah, the powers of prestige, or familiarity, have come up kind of twice here, where it's like the place in which you're going, the place in which you're heading, once you get there with the Ten of Wands, it will feel very familiar, and the people will welcome you to that place. And although you're not so sure about the steps that you're taking forward, you're not so sure about what's right in front of you, you do know that when you get there, you'll feel very comfortable, and everything will kind of just fall into place. The other card that I have here is from the Mystical Healing deck, and it is Embrace Meditation. And again, there is this chessboard that's just sitting at the bottom of the card, and then a woman with a halo around her head, and she's holding the sun and the moon between her hands. And this, brings back the image of the Judgment card. The whole process of ascension, and the whole process of getting to wherever it is that you wish to go, whether that be heaven or hell. And in meditation, we're able to attain those locations. We're able to traverse to those locations. We're able to see where we're going. So maybe if you can't see where you're going in the physical world, and in your day-to-day, you can embrace that meditative space, you can embrace meditation and find a path in your imagination, and go, this is what I want it to look like, this is where I want to go, and these are the sorts of people that I will find on the way or at the conclusion of my journey. And by instilling that into your subconscious, by instilling that into your reality, imagination creates reality, you will be able to make those movements forward with a lot more ease and a lot more confidence as well, even though you can't see where you're going. The Ten of Wands is a card where the man has his vision obstructed, and he's kind of carrying his own burdens. Well, you determine what your burdens are, and you determine the clarity that you have going forward. And the foolish man is that meditative space. It's the indoor of breath before you do an action. It's that pause, it's that hiatus, it's the ether. And in that, there is both the confidence and then the foolishness. There is the knowing and the unknowing. There is both polarities, both instances in the same. And I'm just getting the sense of throwing caution to the wind, but also having a very direct plan of where you're going and what you want to achieve here with the Knight of Pentacles as well. It's this balancing act that you're kind of going through now, that you're open to what's coming, but at the same time you're not sure what that is, and it doesn't really faze you that you don't know. Is what I'm getting here. But I think that's all I have for you this week. I do see, just with this Judgment card, promotions and high offices will be distributed, and fetches anything requested, including money and horses. And horses allow you to move forward. Horses are a mode of transportation, and if you're finding yourself stuck in that movement forward, you can just ask to be transported wherever it is that you wish to go in your journey, and it will be done for you. I think that's it. Thank you for listening. Bye.